Hello everyone! In this video I want to show you our first launch of a green impulse DPSS laser module. So this is our original laser module, 10 watt with a wavelength 1064 over here, and we have a special plastic tube where we added KPT crystal. So KPT crystal is actually a frequency doubler tool, so it actually splits the wavelength into two. So if you want to learn more about crystals, non-linear crystals, you are welcome to check on our blog or just Google non-linear crystals endurance lasers and you'll learn more about it. So it's a green laser with a wavelength 532. We didn't measure power wattage yet. We will do so in the nearest future. And we're doing a grayscale engraving on polished aluminum plate. So the size of the image is about 1.25 inch on 125 inch as well. And the maximum speed we're using is 1500. And maximum power is 95%, minimum is 0. So it means that you have the grayscale goes from 0 due to ratio of the laser up to 95%. So you can actually run it faster on Galvo, you definitely can, but if you already have a 3D printer, CNC router or XY plotter, you can easily install our laser module on it and have some fun. We also plan to add an air nozzle on that, so it'll remove dust and smoke. So it will be fully industrial solution. We'll think if we keep it on plastics or we'll make it out of metal. So right now I see that probably 30% of the image is already done. Will probably take another 5 minutes or so to complete it. Also, yeah, what can I tell you more about it? The laser beam quality is about 50 microns. We can make it less, up to 40 microns. So that's very, very tiny. If you have some research needs, we can do that. And yeah, also if you need an entire machine, we can also make an entire unit for our customers. So that's not really difficult. So we're looking forward to see what we get. Okay, I'm not sure that you can see it from this angle, everything. Probably you can. So we're using also a lifting table to move up and down. Also we have our actuator as well that can move up and down. It's not connected to this board because this board doesn't have that pin. But anyway, you can use a lifting table, and it's very, very important to remain in focus. So this laser doesn't have very high focusing depth, so if you're not in focus you cannot do engraving or cutting, but in the all rest cases that gives very high precision. So like I said, 50 microns is quite tiny spot, so you can hardly see it. Also, don't forget to wear goggles all the time you operate the laser. It's a special goggles for wavelengths, for green wavelengths. and also for if you operate infrared, also you need to wear goggles as well. Even the radiation is not visible, it can also harm you. So that's very important. And if you do some engravings or cuttings on plastics, don't forget to use foam extractor. Okay, let me check the progress. It's 84%. Probably takes like 8 minutes to complete an entire engraving. So I think engraving on aluminum is nice because diode lasers cannot do it, especially on polished. You can do on steel and stainless steel with diode laser, but you cannot do it on aluminum. The problem is the oxidation process of aluminum, so it's not as easy as on steel or stainless steel. That's why the only thing you can engrave on aluminum is using DPSS laser, or actually fiber. We don't offer fiber yet, we just offer DPSS laser. I think even from this angle you can see that we have different ways of grayscale. Also, there is a nice blog, the blog post on our site written by Lab by David. So he wrote that differences between different ways of using grayscale, but he made it for diode lasers. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. Yeah, I think it looks good. Really good. So this is a rose. I'm sure that you can see it yourself. So hope that you like that video. Please share it with your friends. Learn more about our green laser on endurancelasers.com. Visit our online store endurance-lasers.com and have wonderful laser experience with our new green DPSS laser. Bye bye.